Hey guys, welcome back to another episode. Last episode, we got another 4 more modules fully completed, as well as work on this awesome terraforming project out here. Yeah, we took out all this mountain and re-terraformed it, grassed it all up, and yeah, filled it full of trees. And then that gave us a nice little path going out into the wilderness. Also, in between episodes, I have spent a lot of work expanding our button board and built a little villager breeding farm inside one of our mining areas. And this pipe just kind of goes all the way up here and lets them out up here. Just so that way we can repopulate the villagers in the village because, well, it's not very safe and they die every once in a while. But yeah, that's what we've been doing. So for today, our focus is going to be on the castle. For ages, we've had this opening just pretty much like this, and I want to get it to look a lot nicer and yeah, make it look a little more like a castle. So I do want to work on the grand entrance today and probably some of the outer walls. Oh man, I lost some of our warped wood right here again. Yeah, every once in a while the tree farm eats it, but yeah, that's how it goes. But yeah, aside from the grand entrance here, I want to maybe get some of this wall going up, and I could probably connect up our village wall to our castle. And if we've got time today, I would like to start working on the second layer to the castle too, because it's not just going to be right there. It's going to go up probably about halfway up this mountain a little bit. Now, one thing to note is I did not go into a creative world and come up with any designs here. So I'm just going to be basically building this how I feel it needs to be built. I mean, if I decide I want to make a couple more of those towers, I'll of course use the schematic cannon. But yeah, all in all, we're just going to start placing blocks and see what happens. Now, scaffolding up, it's going to get old. I'm not going to do this 10,000 times. Yeah, I don't want to do that. So luckily, we've got another little side project that I want to work on first. That's going to make this a lot easier. And that's if we go down into the create stuff and additions pack. There is, here we go, brass jetpack. I completely forgot that this was a thing. So what we can do is we can make this little armor piece, which is a jetpack, and that allows us to kind of float around as if we were in creative mode. Now, it is a bit of a complicated build. I mean, all this isn't too bad, but the steam engine, that's going to take a little ingenuity to get. Luckily, I only need to repeat that 3 times, so 91% chance. Yeah, that's not too bad. Now, the jetpack itself is not a very good armor piece. It's only got 6 armor as compared to something like the 8 armor, and 2 armor toughness from a diamond chest plate. But at least it'll help us get this thing built a lot quicker. There are some other stuff I could go with an andesite jetpack. It's same on the armor rating. Oh, I see. Okay, so the brass one has a higher height than the other 2, and I'm sure it can move faster, and yeah, so yeah, we'll just go with the brass. A little tiny bit more expensive than the rest, but yeah, I'm sure it'll be worth it. Let's see, heat engine. Yeah, I mean, I still have to go through the same steps. Let's go for brass. I've got the material. Okay, I got this little thing here built up. We should be ready to go. So the recipe calls for cogwheels, large cogwheels, propellers, and andesite alloy. And then we got to run the brass sheet through it 3 times. So if I was to do this and separate this out 3 times, I can get at most 21 steam engines out of that. So all right, let's put this in order. You're gonna go here, you're going there, you're going there, and you're going there. Okay, put 21 in there. Okay, that's all working. Good. I'm probably gonna need another chest for this, maybe. Okay, that's all 21, I think. Send you guys back through. What's going on? Oh, I didn't have enough propellers. Oh, shoot. Okay. Put you guys in here. Let's get some more propellers. And let's see what we got. Oh, that's actually a really good return. 20 steam engines and only one brass sheet was trash. Can we make that a complete 21? I'm a lot of material. Whatever. I'll take the 20. Okay, now since we have this steam engine, we need to make a auto crafter that's going to look like that. Okay, so we got 3 on the bottom, and then 5 on top, and then 5 on top of that, for a total of 13. Yeesh, okay. What are you doing in my castle? Delivering? I don't know what you're delivering, but it shouldn't be in here. Get out of here. Okay, well, anyway, we got this thing built up. Let's see. This thing is going to require... I gotta keep referring to the recipe here. Okay, so 3 brass ingots, 2 encased fans, alloy. Okay, that doesn't look too bad. Okay. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Oops. There we go. Alloy. And our steam engine. Sweet. Oh, I can't open that. Okay, looks like we got it. Our jetpack. Awesome. Okay, now since we got a jetpack, I'm just going to leave this up for now. Okay, so now since we got our jetpack, I don't think it's actually going to work. Oh, that looks so cool. Oh, that's super cool. Okay, I'm liking that. Okay, so now since we've got our jetpack, yeah, it's not working. Yeah, okay, so it needs fuel. And in order to get fuel, I need to use these tanks. So we've got the filling tank, and we've got the fueling tank. So that's going to take that, which takes that, which takes that. And I believe it's pretty similar for the filling tank. That takes that. Yeah, okay. All right, so we got a fluid tank here. I just need some sheets. Okay, we got some sheets. Let's see what we can make. Gonna make you. And we're gonna make you. And then we're gonna make you. Okay, so that's a large filling tank. So these things, you can't actually place them down no matter what you do. They're stuck in your inventory unless you drop them down. But yeah. So, okay, that's that. Now we need to make the fueling tank, which is going to require train sheets or whatever these things are called. Okay, let's get some of those. Okay, these are super easy as well. I'm just going to, let's see, where is it? Put you there. Get you. Then we'll get you. And finally, we will get this one. Okay, so we've got the fuel tank. So these things, I believe they can take any type of fuel, if I'm not mistaken. What happens if I use a block of coal? Oh, no, you have to use lava. Ooh, okay. I wonder if I can put this on the spout? No, it doesn't work that way. Okay. Okay, so I've set up a quick and dirty little thing here. And yeah, okay, so I could just right click on this. So I'll just kind of keep just going back and forth until this thing is full. Okie dokie, that took a super long time because I had to fill up my fueling tank and also fill up the jetpack itself. So the jetpack has 16, I believe that's 16 lava buckets of fuel, and then this tank has 32 lava buckets full. So I could essentially fill this up twice over. Alright, so now we need to do the same thing with water, but I have a feeling water is going to be a lot simpler. Oh yeah, this is much faster. You know, I believe I could also take a dip in the ocean too. I could just jump on in and hold right click and I should fill up pretty quick. But this is pretty quick as well. Yeah, so the slowest part is actually letting the backpack or the jetpack fill up. So yeah, we're just waiting on that. But filling up these tanks are super quick. I wonder if I had two tanks going at the same time, if it would fill up the jetpack faster. That's worth a shot. Well, with a fully stocked up jetpack and fuel tanks and fill tanks, let's give this thing a shot. Okay, so I think I just... Ooh, okay, okay. Oh, I'm definitely going to need the feather falling. Yeah, I got feather falling 4. I believe there's some slime boots that can help with this. Okay, so if I hold space, I can hover. That's pretty cool. But I take a lot of damage if I hit the ground. Okay, okay. How high can I go? Okay, that's about 27 blocks. I think it did say 27 blocks. So if I let go... Oh, okay, yeah. I gotta kind of like throttle it as I come down. Kind of like with creative mode, I have to hold shift and space at the same time to kind of hover in space, in the same spot. But that's super slow. Interesting. I thought maybe there was a way I could lock it, but you know what? I think I might just kind of bump it like this. Well, that's super interesting. I'm gonna play around with this a little bit and get used to it before I really start building with it. But yeah, this is super cool. So this thing probably is not a good replacement for the elytra. It's probably good for just, you know, hovering up and getting some blocks in place, but it is slow. Holy moly, it is slow. And we're limited to hovering about 27 blocks. So as I go over buildings, I can fly higher than in between them. So like right here, I'm low. If I go over here, see, I shoot way up. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, I wanted a way to fly in and out of the deep dark and go down to the ancient city, but this won't get me out of the hole. So I still need an elytra. What the actual heck? Look at these slime boots. This is ridiculous. I can travel so quickly with this. You know, just jumping with the jetpack and using the slime boots to protect my fall. Holy moly, this is pretty cool. I'm super speedy. Well, there we go. I guess you could travel pretty quickly with the jetpack. I didn't try sprinting until now. Huh. Oh, man, and I got like 0 fall damage with these boots. Awesome. Okay, I think this might be the way we run around from here on out. Now, there is another... Oh, look at that. I look like I'm wearing a poncho or something like that. But anyway, yeah, I think it's time to get down to business here. And as soon as I say that, stupid music disc mobs. Ugh. But yeah, okay. I think it's time. Let's get started on this thing. Okay, not too bad. A little while later, yeah, it's getting there. I would have liked to have incorporated a little more color into this design, but yeah, it's super dark. I mean, most of our builds are pretty dark, but yeah, I think it's good. It's very busy though. And then of course, coming in here, we've got the portcullis, I believe it's called. Nothing to that. I've got like these dispensers here. Those are kind of acting as the receiver spots for the portcullis. And then coming in here, I haven't done anything with the interior wall. I'll probably make this interior wall look a lot like these over here. And yeah, that should be good. Okay, coming over here, I want to close this up. So if we can somehow close this up and connect it up to there, that would be great. So yeah, I don't have to worry about raiders coming down from up there anymore. Now, I've got to worry about these buildings. I mean, you could see right there, this line right here, that is lined up here. That's going to hit that building. So I can't bring my castle wall all the way out here. I'm thinking right about where it's at is what I got to stay with. I don't know. Either way, we've got a bit of terraforming to do and a bit more building to do. So let's get to it. Oh, by the way, I've only used just about half of my fuel and water. So, yeah, this thing actually lasts quite a bit. So, and I've been using it pretty extensively going up and down. So, I'm thinking by the time I'm done with this build right here, I might have used my entire tanks here. All right, let's go. Well, after all that hard work of getting everything done, I'm not too happy. I mean, taking a step back and looking at this, it's just way too busy. I'm kind of partial to the cobblestone, the stone bricks, and the stone. I think it might be better if we just make all of this uniform. So if we go over here, we can take a look and see that this is all uniform. I actually made a mistake and didn't add the stone brick and all that stuff into my randomizer bag, so we got left with this. And I'm liking it a lot more than with all the regular cobblestone and all that stuff. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to replace those towers and go through each block one at a time, delete each one of these gray bricks and replace it with deep slate stuff. This is going to be a long process, but I'm not going to bore you guys with all those details. I'm just going to put some music on and get to it. And hopefully it'll look a lot better when we're done. Well, looking pretty good. I definitely think it looks a lot better getting rid of all that regular gray stone. And yeah, makes it a lot more uniform now. I mean, before I was just kind of going for like a fusion between the castle and the colony. But you know what? I like it better this way. And yeah, that way we don't have that, noisy mess that was going on. And then over here, I went ahead and finished up the colony walls and got them connected up to my castle walls. Same thing with the retaining wall. I know, Richard. I know. That is a massive wall. Man, this thing is tall. Compared to our colony walls, you can just see how tall this thing really is. It's kind of ridiculous. I didn't know what else to do with the wall, and it's a little bit plain Jane, but that's why I put the cracks through it. So kind of breaks it up a little bit, but you know what? It's a wall. It's fine. I could probably add maybe a tree or something, maybe another building in here. I don't know. Yeah, that'll block the gigantic wall just a little bit. But yeah, it's fine. It's fine. I like it. Now, coming up here, I didn't quite get to the second layer. I do want to add a second layer to the castle going even higher. And yeah, we just didn't quite get to that today. I mean, I didn't even get to the interior wall either. This kind of took most of the day. So, yep, ate up quite a bit of my recording time. Oh, one interior wall that I did get to is this one here. I put the copper blocks up there. They're going to oxidize in time. I don't care how they look right now. Eventually, they will look like that. So, yeah, just give it time. But yeah, it's looking pretty good here with the cracks going on. Yeah, oh, I added some lanterns as well just to give it some light because I had some mobs spawning on top over there. But yeah, it's all looking good. I'm super happy with the way this turned out. Now, future plans for the interior here. I'm thinking maybe I could do like a double staircase, one right here, both of them kind of curving and spiraling up and meeting in the middle right there, and then coming up to the second layer, which should be right above those tough blocks there. Yeah, so second layer will be somewhere around this level. And yeah, I'm not quite sure what to do up here. I've got most of my farms down there or in the two towers here. I got to think about what I want to do up here. Kind of feels bad if I was just to build this big old building and just have the interior all wasted space. I don't know. Let me know what you think if you have any ideas of what I could do up here. But definitely spiral staircase right here and here going up to the second layer. And then, yeah, some sort of building up here. So, yeah, just let me know what you think. Still kind of brainstorming ideas. Just kind of going with the flow so far. And over here, I do have plans for this room here, so that is accounted for. I'll probably end up doing the interior walls right here when I do this room. That's not gonna, hopefully we can do this soon. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. The colonists have been voicing their concerns about my choice of colors here and I guess the spook factor, but they still have faith in me that I am a good guy in this colony after all I've done for them. So maybe we might want to dial back the dark and spooky themes a little bit here. I don't know. I kind of like it. I mean, it's rare that one of the colonists ever go inside the castle. So it's, yeah, it's fine. As long as I keep going over here and helping them out with some projects. But anyway, that took a lot longer than I thought to do those walls. And I'm just about out of time for today. I do hope that you guys are enjoying this series so far. I've been putting in a ton of work just trying to get things done. And yeah, this colony is really coming along. I'm loving how this is turning out. Even the interior of the castle has been turning out pretty good. I'll probably have to get in there and start doing more and more decorating just because, I mean, I keep walking by all these blank walls and stuff like that, and it's like a lot of projects that were started and never finished. I just need to get in there and finish some stuff. I'll probably end up doing some of that between episodes, or I don't know, maybe pick one episode to get a bunch of projects done. I don't know. I guess we'll see. But yeah, if you have been enjoying this series so far, please leave a like and subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next episode. Thanks for watching.